Welcome, Internet, to my bedroom where the magic happens. What the fuck?
What is going on, my beautiful YouTube family? I'm Fero, hoping you guys are having a fantastic day. If you're not having a fantastic day, you guys already know the catchphrase. And for anybody who's new, I'm going to teach you how to make your day better. Ready? Kick today in the butt. You're in charge of your life, or your life is not in charge of you at all. I'm not in my bedroom. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to show you where my magic happens. Ha ha ha.
Shut up!
This is an update to last week's video. Last week I made a video talking about how Walter got into a car crash. Well, a motorcycle accident, I'm sorry. Kind of just bringing awareness to guys, hey, you know what? We don't know what kind of state he's in. We don't know if he's okay. We don't know if he's hurt. But that video is getting a lot of traction. It's almost at 10,000 views right now, which is incredible. And I'm so lucky. I'm so thankful that I'm getting that much attention to something that is really, needing to get out there. Walter, in my opinion, is somebody that needs to get out there. The information needs to get out there. I can finally do the update that I promised I was going to bring you guys. Here's the update. He's perfectly fine. Other than some bumps and bruises and having to have surgery, which I'll talk about that in a second, he's great. He's at home. Motorcycle's a little, busted up. Real quick, guys, before we get too farther into the video, if you guys will go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you're new. I've seen a lot of new people. We're picking up a lot of new family members. Thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate all your guys' support. But guys, make sure you subscribe. Once we get to 500 subscribers, which last I checked, I was at like 485, I believe. When we get to 500, I'm going to do a Q&A. So make sure you guys hop over to my Twitter, which is @FeroKC, and my Instagram. I actually created an Instagram for my YouTube persona. It's the same thing. Let's get into the video. Let's talk about some more stuff about Walter. As I said in my last video, a lot of you guys have come from that. A lot of you guys have seen that already. I was getting some hate on that, probably because people were like, well, he's released a video. On Monday, he released a video talking about all that happened. He talks about that it was 100% his fault. There was no other vehicles. Nobody else was in the accident or involved in it. It was just him by himself on his motorcycle. So he says that the cause of the accident was he was looking down at his phone, and when he looked up, he ran into the curb. Didn't have time to stop. Didn't have time to brace himself, so he hit the curb. His bike slid away. He talks about how there's some cosmetic damage to it. Nothing really severe, but him himself suffered a really bad collarbone break. But I'm going to put a picture up from his Instagram that shows his bone broken. This is gnarly, guys. Look at that. That's a clear break. I don't think that broke the skin at all, but that was a very good snap in half. It looks like it was really, really painful. But in his video, he does show the scar. He goes like this and goes all, the scar, and it comes from about the top of his shoulder across down to his pec, which me, I'm 5'6". I'm not a huge guy. I'm actually kind of on the smaller side. So that distance isn't huge, but he's like 6'3", 6'4". He's a really tall guy. So that's a lot bigger of a distance. As you can see in the picture, it's a pretty big incision that they had to do for his surgery. He goes on to talk about that he won't be able to ride anymore, probably until the spring. And knowing how physical therapy normally goes, he's probably going to be, unless he has really, really good success in physical therapy, it might be a little bit longer than that. It's going to be a couple months until he can fully use his arm. In the video, he's got his arm down inside of his hoodie. I don't really think that he's got full function of that right now, probably the sake of not, irritating the wound. Probably in a lot of pain right now. So he talks about how he's got a few more Moto Mondays, which is his little moto vlogs on Mondays that come out. He's got a couple more of those that he's been saving that he can put out. After that, Season 4 of his Moto Monday show is done. It's over with. He does talk about he has some other ideas for videos, some other things he's been saving to put out that he's probably going to put out this winter. Once he's able to use his right arm again, he wants to drive his Jeep, make like Jeep vlogs. Like he made one where he wore his helmet and had the vlog, but I think he's going to kind of spice it up a little bit more. He can't drive his Jeep yet because it's a standard transmission. And for anybody out there who's not familiar with car lingo, standard transmission is a manual, with a stick shift. I mean, Godspeed to his recovery. I know that he loves his Jeep. He loves riding. He loves making content for everybody. And right now he's kind of at I've got stuff to fall back upon, but I can't make anything new. I understand that frustration. And then he goes on to talk about hospital bills, about his surgery. Now, to give you guys an idea, I'm not a big YouTuber at all. Like I talked about, I'm almost to 500 subscribers, and he's a guy who's nearly at 900,000 subscribers. Now, he's probably making some good money being able to pay his bills. He's able to put a ton of aftermarket stuff on his bike and on his Jeep and stuff. So he's doing good for himself. This medium, this job he has of YouTube, is paying him off fantastically. But whether or not he has health insurance, hospital bills are a lot of money, and surgery itself tacked onto that is going to be a lot. So he has a Teespring account. Teespring is where he has his t-shirts and his keychains and stuff like that, apparel that you can wear. Well, he added a new addition to that clothing line, and he talks about he was going to make hoodies anyways, but he made a special one. It's really cool. And as you can see in the picture, it's got a quote and it says, "Life was way better when texting didn't exist." What's really cool about this text and that quote is each letter is a different color. Each color is actually something different. You know, green actually spells out selfish, yellow spells out inattentive, and pink spells out endangering, which are all characteristics of texting and driving. The proceeds of this sale, which each hoodie is $35, it's pre-sale right now until December 12th. After December 12th, I think they're being made and they're going to be pushed out and sent to everybody probably, I think 4 to 7 business days is what the website said. But all the profits are going to go towards paying his hospital bills, which me personally, I'm going to pick one up. Another thing I didn't say is it's got a different rendering on the torso of his logo, and it kind of like bleeding. Well, not really bleeding. It's more like leaking paint. It looks really cool. Like I said, I really just want a new hoodie. I need a new hoodie. It's getting cold. Anybody who's here in the Midwest is knowing it's starting to get pretty cold. The other day, it was like 30 something degrees. No, I'm not okay. And then the next day, like today, it was 50 some on. It's like, come on, you bipolar Kansas weather. But the links to the original video where he talks about his whole situation, about everything that happened, is down in the description below. Guys, go check it out. Inform yourself. Know what's going on with him. If you feel like buying one of these hoodies to support Walter, the link to that Teespring is also in the description below. Go ahead, go click it, go check it out. I'm not being paid for this promotion. I wish I had a bigger YouTube channel. I wish I had more of a following so I could reach more people and say, hey guys, here's a YouTuber who really, really deserves some love. He had something really bad happen to him. He's asking for some help by in turn giving a good back that I think is going to be pretty cool. It looks cool. I want one. But if you find it in your heart, guys, go down to Teespring, pick one of those up. You can pick up one of his other shirts too. But this one's going 100% profit to his hospital bills, which I think is a great cause. So if you guys want to, hit the link, go check it out. And guys, I just want to say thank you again for the continuing support. Thank you for the love on the videos. Thank you for the awesome comments. I'm trying to engage with every single person the best I can. Reply to comments, have a conversation. That's what that medium is there for. So I use the comments as kind of a message board. You say what you want, I'm going to say stuff back, and we can have a little conversation. So down in the comments, let me know what you want to see from me in the future. I've been doing some gaming videos. I've been doing some reactions. I've been doing a little skits here and there. What do you guys want me to do? What is going to amuse and entertain you guys? Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to entertain you guys and kind of use this medium as YouTube as a release. Guys, be sure to go check out my Twitter at FeroKC, and also my Instagram, which I'm really not for sure what I'm going to be posting on Instagram, but I created one because that's the cool thing to do, I guess. I don't know. As always, guys, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your continuing support. Remember, you guys are the only person who can make a change in your own world. Anything that's going on to you, you can overcome it. Okay? I have faith in you guys. I, myself, have had to overcome so much, and I especially know that you guys can do it too. If I have gone through all the crap that I've gone through, and I'm still here in front of you guys, you can do it also. Hey, maybe that'll be somebody's request of a video I do is my past testimony. I'm down for telling my testimony. Let's do it. But guys, as always, be safe. I love each and every one of you, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!